there's a reason why I do not stream a lot. Okay. We're going to go ahead and throw this up on the YouTube. Why not? Okay. There is a word out there called ROI, right? Okay. And the thing that's interesting about the word ROI is it has a definition, right? Means return on investment. Okay? And this is a very business oriented word. Right? People use this in real estate, people use this in business. Like you wouldn't want to buy a property in an area that's not going to yield the best resources or the tenants aren't going to pay their rent. You see what I'm saying? That would be bad ROI. That means you're putting more in and not getting enough out. Okay? Streaming is the same way. Streaming is a type of, in a form, ROI, return on investment, right? People think, how do I, oh, damn, I'm not good at this, guys. People say, the more you stream, right? The more you stream, right? More you stream, the more you get views and money. But that is actually at a certain point, right? That's when you get here, right? Okay? And this is a good way to average it, right? I'm going to give y'all a good set of things, right? This is, we'll just say this is Kai, right? This is Kai top streamers, right? This right here is, we'll say FaZe, right? This is some others. These are other people that aren't really necessarily on the top of my head. There's another set of others, right? There's others 1, others 2, right? And if this is the bar, this is me, okay? I'm right here at the automatic bottom of the bar, right? And in order for me to get to any of these levels, I have to make sure I have a good ROI. You know what I'm saying? Return on investments, right? So if I do less streaming, which is important, right? If I do less streaming, right? If I do, I'm going to say this is the less than symbol, right? I don't know what it is. If I do less streaming, right? You got to do more time on TikTok. That is that too, but I have to put more clips on TikTok, right? Because you got to think of it like this, right? Once it's on Twitch, like, okay, this is the thing. If I prioritize, because this is a lot of people think is more of like clip farming. I'm not clip farming, guys. I'm going to let y'all know that, right? Like when things that are funny happen, it just happens naturally. I'm not going to force myself to make a funny joke because y'all got to think about it from this perspective. I want to do this a long time. Like I want to do this when I get old, right? Like I have never any intentions of ever quitting streaming, right? So it would be kind of dumb for me to try to clip farm my way to my success. And then I got a bunch of people that want to be like, oh my gosh, I like you because you clip farm. That's not me. That's not authentic to who I am as a person, right? I may be a funny guy, but I'm funny, just regularly funny. I don't got to try, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can get a debt. What? No. This is the regardless of the fact. If you clip farm, I don't know about the longevity of you reaching to certain heights, right? Or you could reach certain heights, but it's about the longevity. Not everybody wants to do streaming long term, right? And that's completely fine, but I do. I want to do streaming long term. So I feel like it'd be very dumb for me to have a bad ROI, right? When it comes to me streaming. This is what I've learned. We're gonna make this a blue line, right? Less stream, right? And more clips equals growth, right? And this is what we need right here, guys. We need growth. We need the growth so much, okay? So it's important for us to prioritize. If I do long streams, right, with less long streams, I don't know what the vice versa is, but if I do long streams, less clips, then that means no growth, right? And this is what we need. We need the growth here. This is good. And the only way to grow is to do the other method, the first method. Long streams, more clips. Long streams are more clips, but it's like there's a lot of dead time. And you got to realize that. Is that an option? Long stream, more clips. I'm picking up what you're saying, but you gotta understand that I still have to process all of those clips. You get what I mean? So the idea is if you get on stream, you clip farm for about 3 good clips, put that out, and then just keep doing that same sentiment, everything is gonna pop up and grow. It's useless to do long streams when you are a small creator because you don't have that many people, you don't have that many eyes on it. That means a bad ROI. If I put more time into something and not making much, if I'm not profiting as much from it, that would be dumb to do. Instead of do less and profit a little bit, right? Instead of do long, if you put in $10, right, and you can get 100, or you put $100,000, right, and you get $5, that's not worth it. That's a bad ROI, right? So it's like I have to prioritize my ROI. Basically, long streams are too much for VTL. If we become greedy and we do more for us, how we go. It's not even that. It's not even about a greediness on y'all. It's more of just that me putting more of my time in front of the cam is not smart. Okay? Me putting all of my time and prioritizing streaming in and of itself is a very bad idea. You don't grow that way, right? You're stuck in the small streamer jutsu, right? And I don't want to be stuck in the small streamer jutsu. You know what I mean? Because I actually love doing this. And there's so many cool things I want to do. God knows. You know what I'm saying? God knows. So I think it'd be smart. I know it is smart to prioritize less streams, right? We're going to prioritize less streams, right? And we're going to try more clips, right? And when I mean clips, I mean YouTube videos or anything along the lines of that, right? Just when I get on, we're not lingering, right? We can't do any more of the lingering as much. And I feel like if I have a 3 to 4 hour stream, even though that's more of us bonding, right? There's a lot more lingering, right? Where I could be focusing that time to build a better ROI. Bottom line, higher the ROI, the longer the streams. Does that make sense? That literally, that's the bottom line of everything, guys. Once the ROI starts to get good, then that's when the longer streams comes back. And until then, we're going to have to go with these 1.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? That is the bottom line. You get what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense, though.